Yo, YouTube! Are you ready for a Rat King meta? Well, too bad, because this video will include invisibility, but not in the Rat King way. So, just remember though, right? When we get into this build and you've learned everything in this build on how to be invis throughout GMs and other endgame content, to use that invis to sneak past everything and hit that subscribe button. Ding the bell so you can be notified on every single other video that I do regarding Destiny 2. Now let's get into it. Here it is, the Omnioculus build, the only build that you will need for Grandmaster Nightfalls this season. Let's start off with the subclass. You're going to run Mobius Quiver, so you've got a bit of a damage super. Yeah. You're going to run Gambler's Dodge. Now, Gambler's Dodge gives you your smoke back when you dodge near an enemy. Okay, which will show you how the play loop works here in a little bit. I use Triple Jump, obviously Smoke Bomb. I use Vortex Nades, and I use Vortex Nades because they're just they're kind of the best grenade in my opinion. But, dealer's choice. Vanishing Step. Now, I use Vanishing Step because dodging makes you invisible. Also, while dodging, you're in Gambler's Dodge, you're going to get your smoke back. Okay? You're going to use Trapper's Ambush, which activates Quick Fall. You're going to drop to the... You're going to dive down to the ground, and it's going to send you invisible and any of your teammates around you, while also weakening any enemies that are around you. It's actually got quite a big effect to it, and it does make some red bars finishable in a Grandmaster Nightfall. Okay? For fragments, you're going to be running Persistence. Invisibility is going to be increased duration, same as Overshield. Devour doesn't really matter because you're not really running Devour on this build, so but your Overshield, if you've got any Titans in the team, will work really well. I run Remnants, gives my grenades a longer duration to obviously get more kills. And then this is like a free invisibility source for you guys called Echo of Obscurity. Finishes grant invisibility. Okay? So it's just extra invis for you if you need it. Okay? You're going to be running Omnioculus. Okay? And now, how I run this build is I run 100 mobility. The 100 mobility is to give you a dodge because that's your main source of getting your smoke grenade back. Okay? So you want a high mobility. Now, I've then spec'd into Recov, and the reason I've done that is because plain simply, I just don't have the armor yet to spec into Resilience to drop 100 mobility, 100 Resilience, and then the discipline that I want as well. So we're running Recov. Plus, you get the resistance from Omni, because how Omni works is you gain a second smoke bomb. Okay, so you get 2 smoke bombs that send you invis. So that's 2 sources of invisibility straight away. Also, you get damage resistance. And then if you make an ally invisible, you're gonna get half the smoke back. If you make 2 teammates invisible, you're gonna get the full smoke bomb back. So in GMs, you'll make them resistant, while also getting your melee energy back, aka your smoke. Okay, I run Tenacity on this. I run it on a Void piece. I run Tenacity because I'm running low resilience. I'm always running Tenacity to get more resistance. Okay, on the helmet, I'm running a Harmonic Siphon to spawn Orbs of Power if I need them, or for your teammates. I then run an Ammo Finder, and then I run Reaping Wellmaker. Obviously, the main thing of this build is you're constantly dodging to get your smoke back, send yourself invis. So Reaping, every time you get a kill, you're going to create a Void Elemental Well, which obviously helps you get your abilities back even quicker. I then run Elemental Ordnance on here with any champion mod that you need for the end game, shall we say. Elemental Ordnance basically gives you Elemental Wells on grenade kill. I then run Bountiful Wells. Now, I found sometimes you don't always invis your team, so getting your smoke back, things like that, you just need to be able to get those abilities back to being invisible at all times. So I run Bountiful Wells. Bountiful Wells basically duplicates and spawns an additional well. So for every grenade kill I get 2 wells from it. And then on your class item, you can either run a stasis class item and run something such as Utility Kickstart, and then run something like Radiant Orbs to get Radiant on the Void subclass. Or the other option is, which I like to go for, especially in GMs, is you could run a Arc piece. Okay, an Arc class item. Now, what I like to run on the Arc class item is I like to run a mod called Reactive Pulse with an Arc piece here. And reactive pulse, you're not using it for the main perk of it, which is consuming a stack of charge of light, and it emits a burst of lightning. Arc energy, should we say? What you're using it for is when you do a finisher, you're gonna get an overshield. So while you're going for a finisher on a hunter on this build, you can finish it, and you'll go invis while also getting resistance from Omni, and you'll get an overshield. So I like to run this too. So you can run either that, or you can run Radiant Orbs on a stasis piece with utility kickstart. Okay? And that is basically the build. So we're going to go show you how the play loop works and move on from there. Okay, guys. So I've come into the Legend Lost sector what's today, and as you can see, I'm running the Omni build. Now, how this works, I'm going to show you the play loop and how I run this build in sort of GM Nightfalls. So whatever you want to do is you always want to throw a grenade first and then dive. Right? Now, this is only the Legend Lost sector, so that died pretty quickly. But as you can see, I've got the Invis timer of 2, 1, and then dodge. It resends me Invis, it gives me smoke. It sends my Invis back up to 9 seconds. Okay? So I get my chance to reposition. Oh, I need to re-go Invis. 2 seconds left, I'm back invisible. Okay? Now, while in the meantime, if you're getting bountiful wells, proccing and things like that, I can dodge again, look. I re-invis, okay? Now, what you gotta remember is, right, I'm on my own right now, yeah? So, with me being on my own, I don't get any smoke grenade back. So you have to be careful with your invis timers. Yeah? So now, everything's still alive. I have a nade back. So what we can do is we can go throw that and then dive. Now that then killed this. My smoke actually killed it, so I didn't get one. But now I can dodge again. Sends me re-invis. So I'm constantly keeping these invis timers up, as you can see, right? Now, one of the things you can learn is when you're invis, yeah. Say if you need to break a barrier, you're up close, you want to be careful, right? This barrier here needs shooting. I shoot it, straight invis again. Make sense? Now, let's just say I don't have a dodge. This guy's finishable. Finish him. It sends me re-invis for another 6 seconds to give me my dodge back. Now, I got my dodge back again. I know I had my dodge. I was just kind of showing it for effect. So now, a grenade, dive, re-invis. Oh, this guy's finishable. I don't have my dodge back. Finish. Done. That's how the build works. Learning some things like, oh, I need to break this barrier. Dodge after breaking him. Reposition. And that's how the play loop works, guys. That is pretty much everything you need to know in terms of this build. So it's gonna be really, really helpful to know how the play loop works, especially with GMs coming up next week, where we will be running Grandmaster Help all week long, every single week, whether to get Guild Conqueror or if you're first time conquerors. So make sure you head over to the Twitch channel to get involved on that. Or even if you just want to pick up some tips and tricks and ask some questions and, you know, tell me how your GMs have been going. But that's the build, and that's the play loop. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. We will be, like I said, we will be running GMs all next week. So I hope to see some of you guys in chat. In the meantime, use that invis, like I said at the beginning. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video, go share it with your friends if you've got any, got any friends that play Hunter, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, YouTube.